Hey you guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going through my empties. So before I get started, thank you guys for all of your love and support, all these videos and things. I appreciate y'all. I think some of y'all know that I have been struggling a little bit at work, and I have a job interview tomorrow for still to work in child welfare, but just in another area. And I'm really nervous about it. I usually interview super well, but this job is like probably over my head. I think every job that I've ever loved, like I've gotten and been scared of it, if that makes sense. And this one scares me. So, I know that there's 5 interviews, so I'm one of 5. I have a 20% chance shot. So if you are a good vibes person, if you could send me some good vibes, if you are a prayer, if you could pray, if you are a, thoughts become things, give me some good thoughts. So I really am very hopeful, and we'll see how it goes. So I go over empties. For anybody that's kind of new, the reason that I go through empties is so that you guys can hear my thoughts on the scent, on the performance, and get a sense if this is something that you might be interested in, something that you might want to purchase, or something you want to cross off your list. I also, when I go through Scentsy empties, there are things that are currently available, but there are things that you can always vote back on, like from Bring Back My Bar, things like that. And so I try and give you guys my real impressions. Sometimes when you just look at scent notes on a website, it's really hard to tell like what's it really gonna smell like. And this is just my nose. So here we go. So I'll start with Scentsy stuff. So I did 2 autumn road trips. We've gotten down to the like 80s during the day, some 70s, and that's kind of like a little chilly for us. Like this morning it was like 58, and my kids are like wearing sweaters. They're like super cold. Anyway, autumn road trip is currently available in the catalog, and I highly recommend this scent. This is like one of my top scents of all time. Any vendor, I love this. It's kind of got that leaves oil, like from Bath and Body Works leaves. It's like crunchy leaves. It is an autumn scent without having any spice at all. It smells like leaves and fresh air, and like a little bit of sweetness, but it doesn't have sweetness like pumpkin or apple necessarily. It's like woody notes and the leaves and kind of just a sweet, crisp air. I love this scent. It's a great performer. I will always purchase it, and it will go in my Scentsy club whenever we change to the next season. Love, like legit love. I did autumn, and autumn honestly smells very much like this. This has a little bit of apple in it, I think. But otherwise it smells like fresh leaves, not fresh leaves, fallen leaves, and kind of fresh air with a little bit of apple in it. So good. This was from the Frozen 2 collection. I don't typically love a lot of our licensed fragrances for performance. And sometimes I feel like the scents are a little common, but the exception to that is this Frozen 2 collection. If this ever comes back as a collection, I would highly recommend. Every single scent is super good. I love them all, honestly. So that was a good one. I did Huckleberry Wreath. This was in the clearance section once, and when I got it, and still, I think it smells like. Okay, I think it smells like kind of like I don't know what a huckleberry smells like. So I'm imagining that it's kind of like a sweeter blackberry. It's kind of what I get, like less tart blackberry. I don't know. But it smells like weed to me. It has the same scent as the scent of the month, the vanilla blackberry or whatever that they just had. It has that same scent. It's like, it smells like marijuana. And I've been working in child welfare for a long time, and I know what marijuana smells like. It does not smell like weed that's like sitting on a table. It smells like you're smoking weed. I don't want my house to smell like this. I melted this in my kids' upstairs area, On warm, it's a little bit less off-putting, but it still has that like weed smoke smell. I don't know. I don't like it. I would not repurchase it. I mixed this, which is hazelnut frosting and Stroopwafel Delight, and this was delightful. Stroopwafel Delight is like caramely, and it has like a little bit of bakery, but it's so sweet. Like it almost like turns my stomach sweet. It's like too sweet. And you would think hazelnut frosting is along the same lines, right? But the nut in this, like I put cubes, like 1 cube and 1 cube in warmers. So I didn't put like this in one warmer and this in another warmer. I actually mixed the wax together. The nut in this made it bearable to me, and it actually smelled pretty good. Like everybody went gaga over hazelnut frosting when it came out. And I was just like, yeah, it's pretty good. Like it's kind of vanilla based with like a little bit of nuttiness. And you can see like it definitely stained the clamshell. So it's got a lot of that particular scent oil that does that. But when I mixed, and this, I was like, how am I gonna use this up? But this mixed together was a really good combination. If either of these is too sweet, not special, too whatever for you, and I like bakery, but I'm not like only, you know, I kind of prefer fresh woods kind of scents. I would recommend this mix. It's good. I did this thing. I finished a brick, and look at how grungy it was. That's not wax, that's oils. If you can see, it probably doesn't show, but that's not wax, that's oils. In Snow-Kissed Cranberry. And I think this is still in the catalog. Yeah, it is. So Snow-Kissed Cranberry is, so don't be off-put by the idea of it being snow-kissed or like being a wintry scent. It's very like fruity, but it's like cranberry fruity. So it's got just like a little tartness in the back, but mostly like bright fruity fragrance. And it lasts a long time. When they came out with this in a brick, I was like, why? It's in the catalog. But the reason is that it's a really good performer. Well loved, and rightly so. I did Keep It Sassy, which was from the Glamorous collection. This is actually really good. On cold, it smelled just like, on cold, it just smelled like kind of generic-y floral, like a little bit perfumey generic-y floral. But on warm, it was really nice because it has like almost, it has like kind of a berry note to it, and almost in the background, a little bit of like bright citrus, but just barely, like indetectable. I don't even know if it's in the scent notes, but just a little bit that kind of brightens it up, makes it special. Like, and I'm thinking like maybe a grapefruit. So it's like, it's not just like lemon. It's kind of like a tartness, and then kind of it's rounded out with some just like beautiful florals. It actually was a really good performer and smelled amazing. I was super impressed with this one. When I smelled all of these on cold, I was like, yeah, whatever, you know? But this collection has been surprising me when I've been melting it. So I actually don't hate it. I'm not mad at it. And then right now I'm warming Orchard Apple and Spice. And on cold, it kind of smells like kitty litter. No, okay, like it smells like apple. Don't get me wrong. And it's kind of that, like, well, it's kind of like this other wax I'm about to talk about, but it's kind of like that fake apple smell that they put in like potpourri, or that they put on like brooms, you know, those brooms that you put on your door, like as decoration, kind of that kind of appley note. And the spice is kind of present, but the spice makes it smell like kitty litter. Not used kitty litter, but kitty litter. I don't know. That's what my nose smells. I'm warming it now, so I'm not really sure about on warm. We'll see. I just put this into, so this is the same kind of apple oil that I was talking about. This is Cinnamon Apples from Sensationals. I used the entire thing. I really love this scent. It is like, take me back to Michael's before Michael's was popular, apple potpourri smell. And I love it. Like I do, I love it. It's not, there's no dimension or depth. It's like a basic, like artificial apple oil and cinnamon. I still really like it. I like it. This will be a repurchase for me every year. I do like it. So those are all of my retail wax. The rest is vendor wax. So I had a Catherine King day in my house. And so I melted some lime. She likes herself some lime. So I melted this, which is Sugar Melts by Stacy, and it's Fresh Linen Lime Kicker. This is the first time I've ever melted Sugar Melts by Stacy, and so I had two thoughts. The scent is incredible. I love this scent. I would definitely repurchase a lime from her. I would definitely repurchase whatever this is, Lime Kicker Fresh Linen. It does not smell like a laundry scent, but it has that like warm cotton kind of smell. So it doesn't smell like laundry detergent. It doesn't smell like linen. It doesn't smell like clothespins or any of those oils. So I'm really curious whatever this oil is, because it's not traditional laundry. And then the lime was really good. It was like a candied lime. So I really liked this. Great performer, like super great smell. Loved the scent. The throw was incredible. Performance was great. My only complaint was it was a souffle, and it was like a layered souffle. So the top was like a light green color, and then the bottom was like a darker, more like opaque green color. And I don't know, this is the first time I've ever melted her wax. I do have a pre-order coming someday. But whatever that like coloring in the dark layer just like melted to the bottom of my dishes. So like I had all the oil and it was like kind of clear or like kind of light green, and then like that dark green color just like stuck. Like it wasn't mixed in the pool or anything. It was just stuck to the bottom. It was hard to clean. I didn't love that. But I would still buy stuff from her because it was such a good scent. So I did that. Let's see. I did Corner Bakery from Jim's Daughter's Crafts. These were like little beans, 2 little beans in each. So I did 4 beans. And it's a blend of coffee beans and cupcakes at Tiffany's. And when I hear Corner Bakery, I think more of like bread notes. I don't know why, that's just in my mind. But this was really good. I haven't had cupcakes at Tiffany's by itself. And then some things that I've had it in, like it does read a little chocolatey, which I don't love in wax, but this didn't read that way. And I don't know if it's because it was mixed with coffee. It just was like kind of a nice, sweet bakery note with coffee. Her coffee is the kind that is kind of like L3's, like espresso, like kind of that really rich, but kind of biting note. It's not creamy. But I liked it a lot creamed up with this cupcake at Tiffany's. I have found that Jim's Daughter's, some of her wax doesn't perform for like a super long time. This one I had going for like the full day and it was good. So, where's the other Catherine King scent? I don't know where it is. But on Catherine King Day, I also did another lime scent. I guess I'll find it and put it next week. I did a sample in Strawberry Pound Cake from Kay's. This is okay. I'm not on the Strawberry Pound Cake train. I don't like it from Bath and Body Works. There's only one vendor that I've like loved, and that's Ash's Scents. Loved her Strawberry Pound Cake, but otherwise it's just good. Like this is kind of the more like almost yellow cake, like creamy, more than I interpret the yellow cake, Strawberry Pound Cake, to be like creamy, and the white Strawberry Pound Cake to be like drier, if that makes sense. This one is like more creamy. It was fine. I finally finished Grandma's in Cookie Land. This is just 2 little things, but I finished it. It's blackberry jam, cotton candy frosting, waffle cone, toffee butterscotch pretzels, confetti cake, and cookies. All of this, this sampler is, I'm finding it hard to get through. It's from April. I'm finding it hard to get through because it's so sweet. And I was hoping that the pretzels was going to give it just like a little bit more like base note so that it's not just constant sweet, but this one is just constant sweet. So it's blackberry jam. Her blackberry jam is really good from Rose Girls. But it's cotton candy frosting, waffle cone, toffee butterscotch pretzels, not just regular pretzels, confetti cake, and cookies. Like it's just too sweet. It's too sweet. It's a great performer, but a lot of them smell very similar because they're just like all just sweet with some fruit. So I'm still like a Christmas Eve in Cookie Land girl, and I think that's probably the only Cookie Land that I can do. We'll see. Then I got vanilla cola candy. I finished this trig tart from L3. I really liked it, but it was pretty light. I really thought it, I can't even smell it in the bag now. I really thought that L3 really performs super well for me. I always have super great performance. This was like a light to medium, like light, more on the light side than the medium side. I could smell it in the air, but I really had to search for it with my nose. Like, and I used this entire trig tart in 5 warmers in my like open concept and then in this room to kind of like go through the house, but it was pretty light. I love the smell. I love the smell. It is definitely like those little Haribo vanilla cola candies, but this is just, it was pretty light.
Mom?
Yes, baby.
Mommy, help.
Okay, I'll be there in a minute.
Oh, wait, never mind.
I finished this Midway from Rainbow Melts. This would not die. It was like going and going and going and going. It is root beer, vanilla ice cream, and caramel drizzle. It was like a really good root beer. It was really good. And I cut it in half. This is Reagan and Fiona and Sarah. Yeah. So those are just some of the girls. I'm that mom. Okay, see you guys later. Bye. Go play. See you later. Anyway, so this is Midway, and this is really good. If you are a root beer fan, it's good. It started to lean like a little bit licorice-y, and I don't like that like black licorice smell, but it was still really good, and it lasted forever. Like I had to just take it out because I was ready for a new scent, but it was really strong and good. I finished lavender peppermint coconut mallow, super good. If you like what everybody calls bedtime blends, like peppermint, mintiness, sweetness, this one was really good. Rose Girls does peppermint really well. You guys probably already know that, but the lavender was not too herbally. The coconut creamed it up, made it sweet. It was good. This was good. I really liked it. Rain. I finished Rain. So the Rain oil is really nice, but like it's almost soapy, if that makes sense. So it was really good though. It's a good performer, and this was just mini melters in this one scent, and I really liked it. It was a good one. And then plastic bowls. I don't have any plastic bowls. You'll have to use just real bowls. And then the last one is from Tea Time Tarts, which is Baby Fever, lavender chamomile, coconut milk, and bum bum cream. So this did not perform very well, and I have had Tea Time Tarts perform super good for me, so I think it's just like the nature of what these oils are. Lavender, chamomile, and bum bum cream are not particularly strong to my nose to begin with. But so this one, I just, like I smelled it in the air, but it gave me just like maybe 3 hours, and it was like really light even for those 3 hours, and then it was just gone. And it was in my bedroom, and the way that I use my overnight warmer is like I put it in like at about 7 so that by the time I get in there, like it's really in the room. And you know, like I might go do like my nighttime routine and then I go back into my bed and stuff. But I like to wake up the next morning and still be able to smell it. Like that's kind of my read on like a good scent for my bedroom. And my bedroom is smallish, so it should carry a scent. This, like I couldn't even get through like my nighttime like routine and still smell it. You know, like I put it in at 7 and I went in there, you know, 10:30, and I could like barely smell it. And by the time I was done with like hair, teeth, face kind of stuff, it was, I mean, it was gone. So I would not, I wouldn't recommend that one. But Tea Time Tarts in general, I do like. So those are my empties. Thanks for watching. If you think about it, tomorrow my interview's at 2 Central Time, and if you want to just send me some good vibes, I'd love it. I need all the help that I can get. I am hoping to find a change that makes me just feel a little bit happier and some more secure. That's really the most important things for me in a job actually are security. You know, like I need to know that I have a paycheck. That's super important to me. And I know that sounds silly because everybody's like, well, yeah, but I'm not that kind of person that could be like a contractor, right? Like I can't, or like a realtor or something where like I can like have a really good month and then I can have like a really bad month, but like it'll all work out. I can't, like, I need to know, like, I'm getting paid. Like that's just who I am. Like my nerves can't handle the uncertainty. So that's number one. And number two is I need to feel valued. So I am not like, I don't need a lot of like kudos or props. Like I'm not that girl. Like I'm going to do a good job because I care about it and I want to do it well. Like not because you tell me I'm doing it well. That doesn't matter to me one way or the other. But I feel like I'm good at what I do. I am good at what I do. Not I feel like I am good at what I do. I have a lot of experience. And I need to know that the people that I work for like really know that about me, like that know that I'm worth it. I don't need them to tell me, like I don't need them to like blow up a big head or any of that. I don't need that. But I do need to know that they see that in me. So I'm hoping that this job kind of gives that back to me. I really need it right now. And so we'll see. I'm feeling very optimistic. So of course I'll keep you guys posted and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye y'all.